Hey Dolores, welcome to the Burn. Welcome back, guys. This is the Daily Burn. We're going to start in just a minute. I got a little burn plan for you guys. We're going to hang out for a little while. So come on in, like and share. I actually cannot share because of technical difficulties right now. So if you could help me with sharing, I would really appreciate that. Because anything to help get this message out and spread this message of hope, because that's what we do here. At this show, we talk about this fight, we talk about this revolution, we talk about what's going on. But we live in the knowledge that we must do this. This must happen. This has to happen. This is happening, and we are doing it. We know this, and we are going to do everything to make this happen. That's what this show is for. We gather here every day at 7 p.m. Central from our Revolution War Room. Please join the page. This is my own personal page that I made for this show. So if you'd like to help out with the page, please let me know. Message me and let me know, because I could use contributors to the page. I would like to build this page up around the show. But this is a private show, a page for this show. So join the page and you can follow this show. Dolores, you are a champ. You're here on 2 platforms. Well, we are on Facebook and YouTube. So hello to YouTube, hello to Facebook. And anyone that's watching later, please comment, take part in the show. Any contribution in the show, like liking, sharing, and commenting, helps us do better in the algorithm on both platforms. So interact with the show. This is a very interactive show and it's live, so I can talk to you. But this is the Daily Burn, so welcome back. And what I want to focus on today is just how great we're actually doing. And I want to thank everyone that is out there fighting in this political revolution and doing all that you can, giving all that you have towards helping us achieve this victory, moving us towards this victory. Thank you. Thank you so much. All you volunteers that killed it so hard in Iowa. We know we won Iowa. Build that excitement. Be the media. Spread the truth. They are going to do everything they can to stop us. But it's not going to be enough. And it's not going to matter, because we are going to overwhelm this rigged system and tear it down. And then rebuild it into something that works for the people. That is what we're setting out to do. That is what we aim to do here. This is a war. This is a political revolution, and this is going to work. We are going to win. We are heading in the right direction. We are doing what needs to happen to make this happen. So thank you very much. And that was done. What was done in Iowa was done to steal our momentum, to try to kneecap us. It's dirty, it's unfortunate, but it's the kind of thing we're going to be up against every primary, and this is a long marathon. We have 5 months of this. So what we need to do, the attitude we need to have at this point, is to double down. They want you to be broken. They want your spirit to be crushed. They want you to want to quit, to give up. That's what they need us to do. So don't let them trying to coronate the CIA shill, Pete Buttigieg, break you down, break your spirit. Don't believe the hype that he has this much support. You know, whenever the polling, look at their polling, for instance. Just for example, I've been talking about this for months. You can't listen to their polls. Look at the results and then match it up to their polling. It's off the charts. The only one that's even consistent is Sanders. Everyone else, the Buttigieg thing was a complete surprise to me. I'm going to focus on him tonight on my other show, Conspiracy Theories and Chill. So come back for that and hang out. But was done to kneecap us, because they need us to break down. They need to break our spirit. They need to get us to quit. But we're not going to. We cannot. This must happen. And that's why it's going to. Because of all of you, all of the great volunteers, the millions of volunteers out there doing all they can to make this happen, because of what you're doing, we are going to bring massive change. We are going to do this. We are going to make this happen. This will succeed. I guarantee it. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to BS you. I'm saying that because this is the way that change takes place. It is the way that change has always taken place. And if we fully own this, we can destroy this rigged system. And this is the only way to go. You know, I see people crawling out of the woodwork, dying to jab at us and tell us that, oh, look, see, you should have Dem exited. You know, that's quitting. Dem exiting is quitting. They are trying to perform a coup with Pete Buttigieg, but we are also trying to perform a coup. We are trying to take over this rigged government, this rigged up society, and change it, restore it, rebuild it into something that works for the people. That is what we're coming to do. So they're trying their own coup. We are also. You know, and I had somebody today tell me, well, good luck fighting because Dems can't fight. Well, I have news for you. We're not Dems. We understand the political process, and we understand our candidate. We've vetted him. That's why he's our candidate. We've thoroughly vetted the man. There is nothing you're going to be able to find or do or dig up that we haven't already looked into. Even the ridiculous attacks that have already popped up on right-wing conspiracy sites against Bernie. There's nothing. You got nothing. Hi, Jack. Hey, everybody. My God, we got a good turnout on Facebook. Thanks for coming to the Burn, guys, and please comment. This is a comment-driven show. We are live, so this is happening right now. But today is all going to be about thanking the volunteers. I want to thank this army, this literal army of volunteers that are doing all they can on the ground, knocking on doors, making phone calls, getting out, talking to people, informing people, spreading the truth, doing all they can to make this happen, to make this work, to drive this home. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. And I know that's not why you're doing it. You're not staying in Iowa right now awaiting results. That I'm seeing volunteers doing that because you want to be thanked, but you deserve to be thanked. You're warriors, and this is a fight. You are fighting. This is a political revolution. And there was, like I said, people are crawling out of the woodwork to mock me. I host a motivational show for the political revolution. Of course, people are coming from every angle to tell me how naive I've been. And look, Sean, look, I told you they were going to rig it. Well, I told you too. I've been saying it for months that they're going to pull everything they can, throw everything they can at us, do everything they can to try to stop us, to kill our momentum, and that's all this was. So we just cannot let them do that. We cannot let them succeed. They need to break us. They're not going to. This army on the ground, this army that did all this work and is doing all this work, continuing to do all this work, is the reason we're going to succeed. And I thank you so much, everyone who is dedicating your time and volunteering and contributing and doing all you can to move this revolution forward. You are warriors and you deserve to be thanked. Thank you. And we got robbed of our victory party. And Bernie got robbed of his victory party. But we are not going to let that kill our momentum. And we are not going to let that stop us. We're not going to let anything stop us. Nothing can. The only thing that can stop us here is us laying down, us quitting, us giving up. They need us to lay down. If we refuse to lay down, if we refuse to back down, if we refuse to give in, they will lose. Guaranteed. There's no way for them to win. We are the many and they are the few. They know their hold over us is coming to an end. They know their grip over society is weakening. And we are going to do what it takes here. And we get another chance here in New Hampshire coming up. So we get to flex again. And every time we get a chance to flex, we're going to double down again and double down more and bring more and more support and do more work and push harder and harder and harder every time, no matter what they do. You know, this ridiculous app, we're going to go into that tonight on Conspiracy Theories and Chill. So come back for that at 8 p.m. And we're going to talk about that and CIA Pete Buttigieg. But no matter what they try to do, it's your efforts, the volunteers, the warriors, even the people online sharing truth and spreading information and informing people. All of you wonderful activists are the reason why this is going to work, the reason why this is going to succeed. And it must succeed. Because if a peaceful revolution does not succeed, a violent one will be inevitable. This change has to happen. This greed has to stop. This must succeed. And that's why it's going to. Because millions of people understand that and have taken ownership of it and have decided that it's going to succeed by any means necessary. We are not going to back down, and we are not going to quit. We are going to double down. We're going to use this to burn, to light the fire, to burn harder and brighter and make this happen. Slay says, have the results come back yet? Something like 70-something percent at this point have come back. And they're now showing Bernie as the leader with like 28 or something percent not reporting yet. He'll come out as the winner of Iowa. But I don't believe that Pete Buttigieg had this much support. I'd love to know what percentage of his votes came from this app that we're going to talk about later on Conspiracy Theories and Chill. But this is all stuff we've seen coming. We were even talking about when they introduced they were going to use this app, how it was going to be used for shenanigans. Well, it was. We saw it coming. We knew they were going to pull this. We knew this was going to happen. 83% in now, Jack. What's Bernie at? Because the last update I saw was 71 or 72% in. So what's Bernie at now? What's the percentages? If you got it in front of you. Hey, Steve. Good to see you here. It's good to see that we got a good turnout tonight because I want to thank everyone. I really want you guys to know that what we're doing, even though it's not being reported on the media and it's not having cameras pointed at it and it's not being shown, is going to be remembered historically as the moment that we turned around our society and we restored it and rebuilt it into something that has justice and compassion for everyone. Something sustainable. The current path we're on is not. It's a path to destruction. So massive change is needed, and that is what's coming. So thank you guys. I just want to thank all you volunteers and activists and warriors out there that are doing all you can to move this forward and to make this happen. And you're absolutely right, Slace. We need paper ballots. We need massive election reform. And that's stuff that we're going to be able to do, but we have to win this in order to make these massive changes. We have to tear this down from the inside, and that's why Dem Exit makes no sense. That's taking your ball and going home. That's quitting. That's giving up. This is the system that lords over us. So this is the system that we need to take over and tear down. This is the way it has to happen. It's the only way. And we have a clear path to victory. So we need to take full ownership of it and keep doing all we're doing. And if we do that, we're unstoppable. I'm telling you, it's true. And even with what's going on, always gauge off of Bernie. Look, he's radiating confidence. We know this is working. We see that this is happening. We see that we're winning. We know they're going to do all they can to stop us. Don't ever let them break you. That's the only way they can win. If they break our spirit, that's how they can stop us. That's it. That's what they need us to do. They need us to quit. Teresa says, statistically, peaceful protests succeed the majority of times compared to violent ones, which tends to hurt all small business owners the most. Jack says, I rewatched the Super Bowl today, and the San Francisco 49ers won 71% of the game. I rewatched the Star Wars movies, and the Empire, I think, is going to wipe out the Rebels. I don't think they have a chance. I saw like 70% of the movie, so I'm pretty sure I got a good understanding of everything. Plus, I cherry picked which parts I was going to watch. I just pulled up Empire scenes on YouTube and only looked at those. And the Empire looks very impressive. So we didn't look at any rebel scenes from the movies, but there's no real reason to, because the Rebel Alliance has no chance against the power of the Empire. We all understand that. And those Death Stars, there's no way one of those is going to ever be blown up. I really don't think there's any possibility that could happen. See what I'm saying? What they did was they cherry-picked the results that they wanted to show. They cherry-picked what results they wanted to show at 62% to show Pete Buttigieg in the lead. They did this on purpose. When they finish putting out the results, you'll see that Sanders won Iowa. But they'll whisper it. It'll be buried in the news cycle. It'll be like, oh, by the way, guys, hey, Sanders won Iowa. And Pete Buttigieg, remember he was in the lead at 62%. Pete Buttigieg did great in Iowa. They'll underplay it. They'll bury it. They'll knock it down. Dolores says they're 86 reporting now. I can't bring that up and see it, but you guys can look at it. So Dolores shared a link for us. Thank you. Dolores says, follow Real Clear Politics for results. MSM is misleading in their reporting. I love that comment. The MSM, the mainstream media, is nothing but lies and propaganda. They are a weapon used against us, and they are trying to do all they can to stop us. So we just need to fight them. We need to do all we can to fight back against what they're trying to do, inform people, spread the truth, and keep this fight going. We need to build and move and retain our own momentum. Don't expect the media or the establishment to help us in any way. Their job is to get in our way. And we're going to get into a lot of the ways they're trying to do that tonight on Conspiracy Theories and Chill, because we're going to go into the Shadow app. We're going to go into Acronym, the company and the group behind the Shadow app, and how it interfered in the Iowa caucuses. We're going to go into a lot of that. So come back to my timeline at 8 p.m. for Conspiracy Theories and Chill. But thank you. Again, I want to refocus. Thank you so much to everyone doing all you can. We did a fantastic job in Iowa in a flooded field. We created a great turnout. It's hard to get people to caucus. You know, in this app, we knew that was going to be shenanigans. Turned out to be true. You know, they telegraph. We saw a lot of this coming. But we just need to stay focused. We stay focused on what we're doing here, keep moving forward, and keep our momentum. We are unstoppable. We cannot be beat, and we will win. Not Bernie, us. We are doing this. This is our fight. Bernie's our candidate. He's doing a fantastic job. He's laid the groundwork and given us a clear path to victory. But it is our job to finish it up. It's our job to bring him home. And then to move forward after that and make all this happen. Make sure that we guarantee health care as a human right, that we get people a living wage and the ability to live with dignity, that we bring justice and compassion back to society, to society. It's not back. This isn't broken. It was built this way. But we're going to tear it down and rebuild it. And that's what we talk about here every day at 7. And that's what we're doing. So I wanted there to be a motivational show for the political revolution, and I didn't see one out there, so I made one up. We've been doing this now, I lost track of time, more than 200 episodes. So we do this every day at 7. If you're ever feeling down and you're out there in this fight, come here. We gather and we inspire each other every day. And a great core group usually gathers, and we have a very live and active comment section, and I love every one of you guys. And I really, really want to make the focus today that we are warriors and we are winning and we are doing all we can. And so the media took away our victory party. The hell with them. We're the media. We're all that matters. We spread the truth. We inform people. We get this out there. Everything on our agenda, everything on our platform, people want. It's popular. They're all mainstream ideas. The people just need to be shown that they're possible. And we need to get them to quit voting outside their own best interest. That's what we're doing, and that's why we're going to win. So thank you guys. Thank you for all you're doing, and just keep going. Double down, push harder, burn brighter, and we're going to tear this down, and we are going to rebuild it into something that works for the people. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Daily Burn, and we'll be back tomorrow at 7 for another episode. This show is meant to build us up, keep us moving forward, because I believe in this fight, and I believe in what we're doing, and I believe that we can win. I know that we can win. And like Jack says, we, the majority of the people. And check us out on YouTube. Thanks, Steve, for reminding me. I always forget to plug myself, but check us out on YouTube, Me on Things and Stuff. That's the hub for all the shows that I do. You know, I have a conspiracy theory show, rant show, lots of different things. I love to get on here and talk. So if you like listening and you like what we're doing here, check out Me on Things and Stuff on YouTube and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're only like 12 away. So if you could, head over to YouTube, Me on Things and Stuff, and subscribe. But thanks for reminding me, Steve, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit at 8 p.m. on my timeline for Conspiracy Theories and Chill, and we're going to talk about Iowa and what's going on and what I think of Pete Buttigieg. So thanks for coming, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 7.